What is going on, guys? Brick Thunder here, and I'm coming back with you guys with a back-to-back first impression review. And in today's first impression review, we have the all-new Halloween costumes Candy Cane Clown. This was actually designed by none other than Brick Thunder. So he had been teasing this up for a little bit. He was actually showcasing it in a lot of his Discord groups and announcing it, teasing it there, and a lot of other stuff, and there's actually 2 or 3 more coming out, I believe, so stay tuned to that. But basically, he's been partnering with Halloween costumes for quite some time, and we actually finally got to see today one of the new creations, the Candy Cane Clown. And today I'm going to be giving my initial thoughts and my score out of 10, of course, as we always will be. And yeah, not really a lot for me to say about this thing. Let's get right into the review. Obviously, the first thing I want to start off with is, of course, how polarizing this thing has been, and I gotta say, it's really impressive that he managed to make such a polarizing animatronic. I've never seen one have this much controversy around it, for sure. And where I lay is I'm kind of in the middle, leaning more towards the bad, but definitely not as bad as some people are making it out to be. I'll speak on the negatives before I speak on the positives. There are plenty of negatives. I'm not even going to begin. The animation is very strange, and of course Halloween costumes, nothing they make is very, very stellar, so it definitely looks pretty bad. And don't even get me started on that audio. Take a look.
I am Cain of the Candy Clowns. Instead of smiles, I leave frowns.
Yeah, it's not sounding too hot in the slightest, if I say so myself, but that is kind of the main cons I have with it. And of course the price tag of $280, and I'm not really sure how big this thing is. It kind of looks like it's between 6 and 7 foot, which I think is a solid height, but once again, for $280 from a price like Halloween costumes, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Now I'm going to talk about the pros. I actually do quite like the candy canes being the inflatable material, like the ones that you use for like an inner tube in a pool and things like that. I actually think that is kind of smart and will save a lot of space when it comes to storing a box of his caliber, because now it'll be smaller than what a lot of people were probably initially thinking looking at that thing. I kind of like the detailing on the head. I enjoy the candy candy corn. I enjoy the candy corn spikes. I like the swirled nose. I think those are all pretty cool inclusions. I think the horns are quite nice, and I think that color scheme is actually pretty neat, and the concept is definitely unique, but it's unique in the sense that it wasn't executed well in the slightest. I feel like the idea could have been done better if it wasn't by Halloween costumes, and this is no slack to Brick Thunder, but I'm just not feeling it. And that's honestly what the majority of it, I gotta say, is I want to more talk about the controversy, because yeah, there's a lot. So there's a lot of people saying it's like the worst prop ever, it's terrible. There's also people defending it just because it's made by Brick Thunder, and people are just hating it because it's made by Brick Thunder. Look, I don't care who made it. I could have made it and I still think it would have been dog. So that tells you everything you need to know. I'm just not big on this guy at all. I do have some hope for some of his other creations. I know one is being professional grade, assuming it'll be distortion, so I think that one actually will come out pretty good. But just with the rest of these, it's not there. It's just not there for me. I don't really have a lot to say about this thing that hasn't already been said. It's ugly, the animation is very lackluster, the audio is atrocious, the cons way outweigh the pros. I'm sorry this is such a short one, but I'm feeling a decent 4 on this thing. Not the worst that we've seen this year so far, but it's definitely in the bottom of the barrel. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this short little blip of a clip we got going on here. Stay tuned. I will have another upload out this Saturday. Not entirely sure what it's going to be quite yet, but recording will probably go down on Friday, Saturday, something like that. And yeah, I'm Spooky Guy 444, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.